What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the OCHL here, coming to you guys live from the Flan Fan Network. My name is Mr. Hollywood, and I'm going to be bringing you guys the multi-stream here of the games that are happening here tonight, Sunday night, 10:30, and then if we have any streams at 11:15, I'll be bringing those in here as well. As you can see next to me, that's the schedule here for tonight for the 10:30 games. And I'm actually trying to grab the streams on there. If anybody's streaming here tonight, let me know in the chat or post it there on the Discord live stream section, or just send me a DM. Looks like right now what I do have the Maine Bears one, and that should be a good one. That's the one against the UCLA against Maine. You got number 2 against number 3. Probably the best matchup there of the night on paper. So I do have that one. I'm just checking the Twitch right now and then the Discord to see if anything comes up. Once again, this is for the online collegiate hockey league here, coming to you guys live. I don't have a name for the show yet. We'll come up with something, or if you guys got any ideas, let me know. I'll post them. But what it is basically, it's going to be a multi-stream. All the live stream games that are happening right now, and I'll be bringing you guys the play-by-play commentary to those. Almost, you could call it your red zone of the online hockey league right here. And let me pull that. So for Maine, I mean, right now we got Oli Oxenfree, Dusty, Matt, Boyle, Broomball, and Pablo in there at the lineup for Maine. Let me see if I could. I'm hoping to get at least one more. To have two, possibly three streams here tonight. Like I said, if anybody knows, if anybody's streaming tonight, or have the Discord, have the link there, the channel, let me know. Let me get the chat pop. There we go. Yeah, let me know in the chat or the Discord. Because there's actually a whole bunch of games here lined up tonight. Um, we got the. Let me pull up the schedule here. Yeah, as you can see, we got 6 matchups there. Hoping to get at least two. You got Missouri, Quinnipiac, Clemson against Minnesota, Florida taking on Ohio State. That one should be good as well. Hoping to get a stream on that one. UNLV against North Dakota. The one I just mentioned, Maine against UCLA. And then Lakers against Oregon Ducks. Let me check the live stream section. You know what? I do see, I believe we do have that Ohio State. So let me get that one. Great, awesome. Let me pull that one up. That should be a fantastic series as well. So we do got two for tonight. Like I said, it's more of a test run on here that I'm running. Once we, once guys, I haven't really posted about this, so I know a lot of you guys may not know about the stream happening on here tonight, but eventually we're gonna post it. More of a test run on here. We got. All right. I'll fix that up. I'll fix that up after the stream. Did not notice that. I apologize for that. But let me see. I think there might be one more. If we get a triple stream, that should be great. Yeah, we might have the Missouri Tigers one as well. This one's about to kick off. So is the other one. Let me get the. So great. We're gonna have a triple feature on here tonight. So that should be great. That should be great. As these two are about to kick off, the other one is not yet, so we do have time on the other one. But let me get that one on here. That's the Missouri Tigers series. Awesome, awesome. So triple feature here tonight. Like I said, on your top right there, we got the Florida versus Ohio State. Missouri's gonna. That one has not kicked off yet, but the main series on your top left. And I apologize if I get any of the player names incorrect on here. Um, you know, I'm still getting used to the players here, everybody in the league and stuff. So, but here we go. So Thursday, right here, Sunday night kicking off here for OCHL live, coming at you. Scoreless here thus far. Still early between the three. And I think that's it. I'm looking to see if there's a fourth one coming up. It's all right. Three. I wasn't. We really didn't advertise this on here. So, what's going on, Janice? Janice? If I pronounced that right, Jan? What's going on, man? How you? So, let me know what you guys think, man. What do you guys think of the series here tonight? Any predictions here? Outcomes? I know it's a big matchup here, and it looks like Maine is going to be able to get on the board first, scoring a goal there, 14:48 mark of the first period, and that's Pablo. Pablo getting the big goal there for the Bears. So 1-0 right now. That's the only first opening goal here on OCHL Live. So for the night and for the show here. Florida, Ohio State still scoreless. We do got a power play opportunity for Ohio State, and looks like they do capitalize there. Big power play goal for the Buckeyes. So they get on the board first. 1-0 Ohio State. At 13:57 there in the first period. And it looks like that was, I don't got a player name. Twiggle my stick with player name there, but I don't got the actual gamer tag on that. Buckeyes up 1-0. So is Maine. But here comes Florida. Bouncing right back. Tying this one up 1-1. So that lead did not last long at all. Except Florida able to bounce back, and that's Guru with the goal there for Florida. 1-1. Missouri still waiting to kick off that one. Still being matched up over there on the bottom screen. What should be loading up shortly as the triple feature. And we got a goal. We got actually a couple goals here. UCLA is going to tie up the game here 1-1 at 7:18 mark. And that's Razor Gods with the goal. 1-1. And then Florida now. They were down 1-0 in this game. Have got two back-to-back goals and lead it 2-1 here in the first period. Just about 10:47 to go. As we're going to have a offsides call face-off coming up. Power play coming up here for the Bears. They led this one at 1-0, but UCLA just tied it moments ago. Under 6 minutes to play there. So the power play opportunity here for the Bears to try to regain this lead. But looks like we're going to have another penalty in that game as well. And this might be a 5-on-3 coming up here. UCLA has not touched the puck yet. Still delayed penalty. And they finally do at the 5-minute mark of the first period. So big opportunity, good chance here for Maine. Go on a 5-on-3, about a minute and 8 seconds. Score is tied, 1-1. Still maintaining puck there in the offensive zone. UCLA trying to clear out, unable to do so. And there's a shot. Denied. 5 seconds left. So UCLA will get one of their players back on, but still a power play here for about 40 seconds for Maine. As the goaltender there covers up, and we're going to get a face-off coming up. 34 seconds now left for UCLA, trying to kill off the PK. 5-on-4. And we got a Buckeye goal here, which is going to tie the game up here. 2-2. A lot of scoring going on over there in just the first period for the Buckeye. And looks like that was Creed. I know he had a player name change. I forget what the previous name on that was, but Creed with the goal, 2-2. So, Buckeyes, if you're just tuning in, the Buckeyes did jump to an early lead, 1-0, but then Florida ended up tying it, taking the lead, and now we have another tie game here, 2-2. UCLA able to kill off that 5-on-3 and the 5-on-4, and that game remains tied 1-1. About 2 minutes left in the first period between Maine and UCLA, the number 2 versus number 3 ranked team. Still waiting on that Tigers series. Appears to have a bit of a late start for Missouri. Final seconds of play here in the first period. Maine and UCLA all tied up at a deadlock, and so is Florida and Ohio State. But no longer. The Buckeyes will regain the lead. So we've had already 3 separate lead changes here in just the first period. And that's Twiggle My Stick once again. Creed with the assist for the Buckeyes. And that's his second goal of the game. He had the opening goal of this game, which gave the Buckeyes the lead. And he's going to give the Buckeyes the lead here once again. That's 3-2. Under 2 minutes left. Maine and UCLA, that's the end of the first period. It's 1-1. Tie game that one. They're about to start period number 2. So just tuning in, like I said, just about a test run here. I didn't really publicize this or post it in the chat there. We're just running a test run, see how things go, and then if everything works out here, we'd like to bring this at least 3, maybe 4 times a week here for you guys. I know the season's about closing off here, but especially for the playoffs, come playoff time, I think this will be great. Something that a lot of you guys probably want to see. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, what kind of feedback it gets, and all about the streams as well. If we get enough streams, I'll do this. Right now tonight, like I said, without any type of advertisement, we have 3 games here at the 10:30 mark, which is great. And I'll stay on here if we get the same thing for the 11:15 games. I'll stay on for those here tonight as well. And Twiggle My Stick, that's for the Buckeyes. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the player names there, so I apologize for that. Another power play opportunity coming on there. So Maine and UCLA. Seen a couple of penalties there in the first period, and then we got a slashing penalty now against Pablo. This time it's going to be UCLA going on the power play opportunity here. 15:41 in the second period. Still tied up 1-1. Buckeyes, Florida, pretty even there. 7-5 shots on that in the first period. Buckeyes capitalized on that huge power play goal, and they lead right now 3-2. All right, so it looks like the Missouri one possibly is not going to happen. If that, I'm just going to switch it back to the duo. If that one does come up back, I'll bring it up. I'll check the Twitch once again, but looks like that one did come off. And I missed the goal there. UCLA did score, and it looks like it was a power play goal. So costly penalty taken there by Maine, and UCLA will take the lead here 2-1. Buckeyes and Florida begin period number 2. Buckeyes hold a 1-goal lead. A lot of scoring happening there in the first period. 5 goals. See what happens here for period number 2. I've just tuning in. Like I said, it's just a live stream here of the games happening for the regular season here. And I'll be bringing the commentary. Like I said, I'm still getting used to a lot of the player names. Give me like at least a couple nights, a week here. I'll have it locked down by then. Definitely by the playoff time. Yeah, the Missouri one's off. All right, it's fine. Like I said, I didn't expect we were even gonna have that much, but we do have two here for you guys tonight. So Maine, like I said, down 2-1. They're gonna get another power play chance here. They're 0 for 2 here tonight on the power play. UCLA was able to capitalize on theirs to take the lead here, 2-1. Let's see for Maine here. And once again, that's Matt bringing the stream there for the main series, and Guru with the stream over here for the Buckeye series. So I just want to thank those guys. Bring the live stream. Like I say, without that, we would not have a show on here. So thank you for providing that. And it looks like we do got a goal. And that's Pablo for Maine. He's gonna tie up the game 2-2 at 8:25 mark there in the second period. Matt with the assist, and Boyle with the secondary assist on that main goal. So two good ones here tonight. Very tight. We got a tie game over here. Only one goal lead. Buckeyes still lead against Florida. Under 10 minutes left in the second period. More penalties being taken here in the main game tonight, and it's against UCLA. You know, Maine still 0 for 3 though. So the UCLA team, I mean, they're giving Maine a lot of chances here, but so far the power play has not come through for Maine. 1 minute left on the UCLA penalty. And not only that, Maine is not able to get the goals going, and they're going to give up a shorthanded goal here, nonetheless, at 5:09 in the second, and UCLA will take the lead. Millsy is bad. Don't know the exact gamer tag, but a shorthanded goal for UCLA. So they take the lead 3-2 against Maine. Ohio still remains the same. No scoring happening here in the second period, but after the first, there was 5 goals scored early on, and right now it's been pretty quiet over there. But Buckeyes, like I said, they got the lead, and they just got to defend the lead at this point. Late in the second period on both of the games, and 1 goal leads thus far. Anybody's game, still a lot of hockey left in both. As we come down to the final minutes of play here in the second period. So Maine, I mean, already four power play opportunities in this game. UCLA has been playing pretty sloppy, but nothing to show for Maine. 0 for 4 with 4 seconds left here. See if they could get a shot off. Final seconds. They don't, and that's going to do it. So after two, after a huge short-handed goal by UCLA, and look at that, they only got 4 shots on net against Maine, who has 12, 4-12. But they're leading this one. They're leading this one, and despite that, and despite the number of penalties taken as well, um, you know, but they have the lead. So still getting it done. I don't know if I'm losing that stream. All right, stream's good. Final seconds here. Ohio State, Florida, still 3-2. Buckeyes. It's like the Ohio State Buckeye defense, man, coming through. They're going to need one more period. They got 20 minutes left to try to hold a one-goal lead. Um, and Buckeyes as well, getting outshot 6-12. But hold the lead. So same as the UCLA game on your left. Both teams getting outshot. But the one that matters is the goals. They're 50% on shooting. UCLA is about 75% on theirs after two. But big third period coming up here for all teams. And for Maine, I mean, you got to look at the power play chances that they had. Unable to convert on any of them. 4 tries, no goals. And here we go. Oh, we got race for the puck in front, but Maine able to get it. And then here comes a breakaway the other way. We're going to get a penalty shot. So a penalty shot coming up here for Maine. Not able to capitalize on penalty. Let's see if they get able to take this penalty shot, and they don't. Big save, and it's going to remain 3-2. So 0-4 on the power play, 0-1 on the penalty shot, and Maine still down 3-2. And UCLA is going to take another one, another penalty here, but I don't know if it matters, because right now Maine 0-4, only 4 shots on the power play. That was a good shot from the point. The rebound, no good. So UCLA is still holding on here, same as the Buckeyes. And Buckeyes just took a costly penalty here late in this one in the third. So now it's Florida's chance to try to tie this game up. They did it in the first. They actually took the lead on the Buckeyes, but then Buckeyes have scored 2 unanswered goals after that and lead it. Main power play coming down, final seconds, and that's going to be 0-5 for Maine here tonight. Not a good stat. Florida, about 30 seconds here left on their power play, down 1. There's a shot blocked, and Ohio State able to get the puck out of the zone. Final seconds, and a great save there. They'll get the skater back on the ice, so they're back even. 5-on-5 hockey here. Just under 13 minutes to go. Buckeyes still holding the lead, 3-2. Same score over here. UCLA up 3-2. Midway point of the third period. That was a great shot, but a better save. So Maine still holding, making this still a 1-goal game here. Plenty of time still for both teams to try to bounce back, rally back. And we're going to get so many penalties happening in this game, but this time it's against Maine. Looks like Matt took that one, and UCLA did capitalize on there. They're 1-for-1 on their power play. Let's see if they could extend this lead. Already up 1-0 here. If they could, that'd be huge because it's very late in the third. About 7 minutes left. I just want to point out the guys that do stream. There is a option to change the penalty box camera to the overhead or the classic, or whichever one that you use, instead of having it from the penalty box. You just got to go to your visual settings. And you could have that change modified for the penalty box camera, and then show 21. So that feature is able to modify. As we see, skater back on the ice. So PK killed off. About 5 minutes left here in the third. We'll have a offside call. So we may have a timeout called over there in Florida, Ohio State. We got to pause. Florida out shooting Ohio State 15-8, almost double the amount. Time attack pretty even, just over 5 for both teams. But the Buckeyes lead it here. About 7 minutes to go. And same thing on the other end there. Shots definitely in favor for Maine, but 0 for 5 on the power play is the big stat category there that I see. Just tuning in on here. Like I said, Buckeyes took the early lead in the first. Florida bounced back, scored 2, but then the Buckeyes answered with 2 of theirs to retake the lead here, and that's where we are right now, 3-2. Florida gonna get another power play chance here in the third period. They were unsuccessful in their last try. See what happens here late in the third. 5 minutes left. About a minute left here on the power play for Florida, who's trying to tie up this game here, down 3-2. Team that's running out of clock is the Maine game, down 3-2, and so Maine 0 for 5 on the power play, and looks like they're gonna get another one here, another chance here in almost the final 2 minutes of this game. So if they're gonna tie this game up, it's gonna have to come off a power play. That was a great shot, but a better save. And we got 2-on-1 the other way. Great poke save by the goaltender. Another shot. That goes wide. Final minute of play for Maine. 5-on-4, and they finally do. They capitalize on the power play. And it's a big time, too. They're going to tie it up 3-3. And that's the center. Assisted there by Boyle. Getting the goal. And puts Maine up. So finally, the power play comes through for Maine. 1 for 6. But it's a big one. It's a big time. And that was a great pass across. Not much that the goaltender could have done on that to try to make the save. So, will we get overtime? About final seconds left. And there, coming up to the minute mark here, Florida, Ohio State. That one's still 3-2. Both of these games coming down to the last stretch here, final seconds of play. Florida getting ice and cold there against them. So we're going to have a face-off coming up here in the Florida zone, where the Buckeyes still lead 3-2. There hasn't been any goals here since the first. It was an explosive first period, 5 goals. But right now, Florida still looking to tie it. Maine was able to do so on the other end there in the final seconds. That one may be going to overtime. We got an offsides call here against the Buckeyes. We'll get a face-off coming up. So both screens here. It's final seconds of play. 10 seconds remaining. Maine and UCLA still tied 3-3. Maine trying to end this in regulation. And a penalty. So this should be interesting here. 20 seconds left. Florida down 3-2. But they do get a power play chance here. Maine was able to convert on theirs, who have now forced a overtime. I'm sorry, but it's the Buckeyes. Buckeyes had the power. I'm sorry, I screwed that up. It's the Buckeyes on the power play. So Florida took the penalty there late, and that pretty much is gonna do it there. Creed again. I believe that's the second goal of the game coming off the power play, and that should seal it for the Buckeyes. 4-2 with 10 seconds remaining. So a huge goal for Creed. And in the other game, we have overtime. Another penalty taken by Maine to begin overtime number one. And that's going to do it. So the Buckeyes hold the lead. Seal it at the end. Big power play goal at the end there in the third. Costly penalty taken by Florida. And 4-2 Buckeyes. And I believe that was for what's the guy's name? Ovechkinov. He had a big night there for the Buckeyes. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Soto Creed with 2 goals as well. And the Buckeyes win it 4-2. On the other screen, we're still in overtime. And the stream on there, I apologize on there, but that stream, that's the best I got. um, I don't have a alternate stream for the main. It's 3-3. About 15 minutes left in overtime. So if you're just tuning in, Maine able to score in the final seconds of the third period on a power play that they struggled all night on here, but able to convert on their last one, 1-for-6 on the power play, and force overtime here against UCLA. And we get a overtime winner. It doesn't matter because UCLA able to win it in overtime. 4-3 is the final. Maine will get a point out of this one, but UCLA, who, like I said, gave up that late goal in the third, but then in overtime, it's Razor Gods with the OT winner. That was his second goal of the game, and UCLA tops Maine 4-3. Buckeyes were able to win against Florida on the other screen. 4-2 was the final in that one. And that's going to do it for the 10:30 games. I'm going to take a look to see, see what else we have on here for the schedule there. For 11:15, we got Illinois against Minnesota. Ohio State will be going up against Quinnipiac. We may have that one again if we have the same stream. We got North Dakota against Clemson, Maine against Florida, UNLV going up against Toronto, and UCLA against Oregon. I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to check the streams, see what we have here. We'll load that up. Hopefully we could get at least 2. If we do, I'll continue with the 11:15 games. Anybody that knows that's streaming, like I said, post it in the chat or in the Discord on there. And I'll do the commentary here. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody. Looks like I I only have got Florida and what was the other series? Well, here's the thing. I got two streams, but they're gonna be playing 11:15. It's Maine against Florida. So unfortunately, it's only gonna be the one stream. If there's any other games on there, let me know. Like I said, there's a bunch of games lined up. You got Illinois, Minnesota, Ohio State, Quinnipiac, North Dakota against Clemson, UNLV against Toronto, Maine and Florida. Like I said, we do have that one, the Maine and Florida game, and then UCLA and Oregon. So I actually have what I'll do a split screen. You'll get a perspective from both sides of the ice there, and then I'll bring it to the full screen as well throughout the game. But right now it's only this one that I'm showing. Like I said, this is more of a test run. I'll post a link of this later on tonight, so you guys could see what this is about. What we could do here in the league, as far as getting games, getting the players known, stats, the goals, the assists that happen, give you guys the live scores as they happen. Um, Throughout the games with the commentary. As you can see below me on the bottom, we got scores from last Thursday night on the bottom left, and then we also have the leaderboards there, goals, assists, and all that on the other side. I'll have those updated after tonight as well. Um, but right now, looks like we'll have the Florida and Maine here to close off the night. Like I said, both teams coming off a tough loss, especially for Maine. Like I said, they battled back. They were able to score late in that third, but then UCLA wins it in overtime. And then for Florida, a tough battle against the Buckeyes. Buckeyes led most of that one, 3-2, and then close it out 4-2 final. So both teams here will be looking to rebound after that 10:30 loss for both teams. Let me just take a look here at Twitch one last time, and let me see the lineups here. Who we got? Looks like we got Wolfie there. We got Guru for Florida, Kong, Pizza Romo, and then for Maine, um, Oxenfree, Reaper, Matt, Boyle, and Broombell. Okay, that was who it was. Okay, just changed the player name. The center there for Maine is Broombell, and then Pablo over there at the right wing spot. Florida's still waiting on their two guys, so that one waiting for that one to start. Like I said, it's still early. It's 11:14. I'm just checking to see if any other streams pop up on the Discord, or if you see, or anybody knows, just post them here on the chat as well. But if it's just this one, that's fine. We'll run this. Like I said, we already got two series. I don't know what happened with that Missouri. It looks like that Missouri one never took place, or the stream went down. But they were scheduled. They were scheduled on here tonight to play, but either that one did not happen or never took place. Let me check. Okay, looks like we're gonna get one more stream on here. Awesome, awesome. So we are gonna get a duel on here. Yeah, we have one. I say wait for this one to load up. All right, cool. So we'll have the double feature again here. So I'm gonna take one of these down, and I believe that's the Toronto series. Yeah, it should be the Toronto game. Awesome. They're taking on UNLV here tonight. So that's the other series there. Looks like we got Dude Baby in there, Mikkel, Mike um, for Toronto, Lefty Spot, Kibberts. Flora's getting their guys as well. Looks like they're just waiting on one more. All right. So just tuning in, like I said, we had a great one to start the night off. 10:30 Eastern. Two solid games. We had Florida and Ohio State. That one came down, to the final minute there, and then Buckeyes able to hold on, win it 4-2. And then the other series between Maine and UCLA. That was a battle. That one ended up going to overtime, but then UCLA able to close it out in OT. And then we're going to see Florida and Maine again here. This time they're playing against each other, so they're looking to bounce back here. Both of them losing the first game. Do not want to go 0-2 here tonight. So that one should be a good one. And then the series on the right there will be the Toronto and UNLV game here for the 11:15 minute mark. And it looks like they're about to start up here. They're all ready to go for Toronto. So once that starts up, I'll have that pulled up. And once again, it's just running a test run here. It wasn't advertised or anything on here, but I'll be looking to come back do this tomorrow night, Monday. And like I said, I'm still getting used to a lot of the teams, the player names, but give me a few days there to get that, and then definitely by playoff time we should be good. But I just wanted to let you guys see, what we're capable of doing, what we could do here with the graphics, with the streams, the play-by-play, and also if anybody wants to join me here in the booth with it tomorrow, Tuesday night, you're welcome to come. And you guys that know a lot of the players in the league want to do the play-by-play with me, we could do it right on the Discord. So that is an option. Um, do we have seats available here at the booth? Should anybody want to join me one of the other nights? But looks like all right. So still waiting on those to take place. Like I said, Toronto one is ready, but the Florida one still waiting on one. Now it looks like two guys. I don't know if they had a connection issue or a restart needed on that one, but it should be good. It's Toronto. Toronto right now. Um, have the fourth spot in the standing, 76 points. Going up against UNLV, that's looking to battle in. They got 35 points here on the season thus far. I don't know if all the games are entered or not, but hopefully we'll see what happens. Thanks. Shout out to Moody over there. Uh, Appreciate it. And like I said, it's first night one. It's tough. There's a lot of teams here. I'll tell you that. I'm used to like 10, maybe 12 teams a year, like 15 teams. A lot of players too. Rosters are much bigger. But we'll get it down. I apologize if I on any of the player names that I may get wrong, but this one should be easy. I got all the lineups here ready in front of me, so Should be should be much easier. I'm still waiting for the other team to see what who they have in the lineup. But for Florida, so it looks like Fire Phoenix is the fifth guy that they were waiting on, but still need one more. They're waiting on the looks like the center for Florida. Yeah, but I want to thank everybody providing the stream here for tonight, especially without any type of notice. Like I said, it's something that me and a couple of the group there in the media team, I just wanted to showcase of what we could do on the show. I'm sure once we get this out there, we get these shows going, we'll have a lot more streams coming up, and I could do 3, 4, even possibly 5 or 6 streams at once on there if we have the streams available. So, um, but right now, like I said, the two I don't mind. It was a great night to start. Buckeye game as well as that UCLA game. Both of them came down to the wire at the end. We'll see how these go. These look pretty evenly matched teams here. It's late in the season here. Battle of position, meaning a lot there for teams as far as rank wise goes, of where they'll finish off the season. And then some teams here, like UNLV, looking to get in to the postseason. They got a tough game here against Toronto. We'll see how that goes. And we'll be updating a lot of stuff. Like I said, this is just the first show here. As you guys see, the scoreboards there, leaderboards as well. We'll be adding other features on the show as well. Hopefully, we do get games here though. Late 11:15 start, and like I said, looks like it just might have been some connection issues there. So as soon as those come up on there, I'll have that loaded up. Both teams are still in the dressing room here at this point. Um, let me take one more. Let me look one more time on the Twitch if there's any other series that may have come up. Uh, there is one more, but that's the main one, and like I said, we have they're in the same game, so we would have actually had 3 on here, but since Florida is playing Maine, it's only going to be the 2. All right, so it looks like they switched up. Looks like Guru might be playing center there for Florida. Kong in net. Romo left wing spot, and then Wolfie over there at left D with Phoenix at the right D spot for Florida. And they finally got their guy. All right, so LT Young coming in for Florida. So that's the 6. So that one should be booting up because it looks like I know Maine, I believe, was ready to go with their 6 last time I looked. And we'll get the main lineup here as soon as that comes up. So let me pull it up. So these two teams ready to go. Like I said, they're ready up. Waiting on the opponents here. So game 2 here, 11:15 p.m. games. And good way to start off the show here. First episode here, and like I said, we had 2 at the 10:30 spot, and then we're gonna have 2 again here for the 11:15. Just looking at some of these names. Got Jay Piss in net for Toronto. LT Young will be in net for the Gators. So they're switching the position. All right. Looked like it was going to be Kong, but looks like it's LT Young in net for Florida. So let me switch that up. And there's the Rebels. Rod in net. You got Devil Dog and Erichman on the lefty spot. Godly Hayes, Sports, and Dead Angle for the Rebels. Then for Maine, looks like this is almost the same roster they had against UCLA. So here we go. Set of 2 games here. Following a great start to tonight, if you're just tuning in. So we had 2 fantastic games to begin the night off. And we'll see how these goes. The Florida one should be interesting against Maine. Like I said, both of them having a tough loss here to start the night off. And one of them will go 0-2 tonight. Opening face-off for both here, starting pretty much simultaneously here. Now it looks like they will take the penalty because of the delayed start there. So Florida had to take the early penalty. So Maine will start this game off on the power play, and same thing in the other game as well. UNLV having to take the penalty, and for Maine coming up with the goal here on the power play, which struggled against UCLA, does not struggle here against Florida because they capitalize and score, and that's Pablo with the goal. And same thing in the other game. We have a power play goal to start. That's Toronto, which is not even 30 seconds in. Dell with the goal for Toronto. So 1-0. So both teams that had to take the early penalty hurt them. They go down to start this game. And Toronto right now on the tear. Just about a minute in, have scored twice here already to begin this game. I mean, don't blink. I mean, you might miss it there. I mean, what a start for Toronto. 2-0. And we got another penalty here against Florida. Maine able to capitalize on the first one. Have about a minute left here on this second power play chance. Bringing the puck in. Battle for it behind the net. And it looks like Florida's going to take another penalty. So we're going to have a 5-on-3 coming up here. Goalie goes into the net. As Florida touches the puck there. So yeah, about 22 seconds for Maine. 5-on-3 here to try to extend this 1-0 lead in the first. Toronto able to score 2 right off the back against UNLV. Like I said, the first one came off that power play on a penalty that UNLV needed to take to begin the game, and then scored within seconds after that. And Maine does the same here on the other side. That'll be 2-0 now for Maine. Big goal. And, you know, this Maine team struggled in the last game, but not in this one. 2 big power play goals. They go up 2-0 here in the first. Still early. Still a lot of hockey left here in both. Toronto's going to get another power play chance here as well. Capitalize on the first one. They're already up 2-0. There's a shot, but a save by Rod. And he covers up with 15:07 left here in the first period. So Florida, again, find themselves in the box. Um, and this is crazy because, like I said, they played real well against the Buckeyes. But here, what is there? That's got to be like their fourth penalty here. And we're not even 10 minutes into this game here. I know one of them, they had to take, but the other three, they're killing themselves here. With all these penalties happening in the first period of play for Florida. A minute left on the power play for Maine. Got the puck in the offensive zone here, looking down low. Nothing there. And Florida will easily dump that one down, and that's going to kill a lot of the penalty here. About 15 seconds left. We're at the 9-minute mark here of the first period. Maine getting the early 2 goals. Same thing with Toronto. That one started right off the bat. As soon as the penalty was taken, Toronto came in with 2 goals back to back. And that's where we stand here right now. Ooh, just got caught with the offsides. Almost a breakaway the other way. Almost a costly turnover, but he's going to get caught offsides. And there's more trouble here for the Rebels. They'll be going back to the box as well. Toronto 1-for-2 on the power plays. And that's 3 penalties taken by UNLV as well. I just talked a few minutes ago about Florida taking the penalties. UNLV is no different. They got 3 of them here in the first as well. Just under 6 minutes to go. Florida and Maine. Right now it's all Maine in this one. And a lot of shots there for Ishas. And then finally on a rebound. And that's going to make it 3-0 Maine. LT Young had the initial save, but then the rebound came, and that's Pablo. That's his second goal of the game here for Maine. 3-0. Got about 45 seconds left on the power play for Toronto, who's also up 2-0 here. Looking to try to extend this one to 3 as well. Bring it in the offensive zone here. Down to the D. There's a shot save. Still got the puck, though. Still with the control here in the offensive zone. There's a shot, and that one-timer blast. And that's going to make it 3. So both games, 3-0 here for Maine, as well as Toronto with that goal. Just under 6 minutes left. And that was a great shot. I mean, like I said, they had the power play. Rebels couldn't get the puck out of the zone there, and that was Uncle Juice with the goal for Toronto, making it 3-0. Final seconds here for Florida and Maine. All Maine in this one as well. 13 seconds left. Like I said, 2 big power play goals for Maine. And that's going to do it. After the first 3-0 Maine, they're going to start off with a power play because more penalties taken by Florida, who's been playing very sloppy here in the first period. And that man right there doing a lot of damage for Maine. He's got 2 already in just the first period. That's Pablo. About 2 minutes left here in Toronto, UNLV. Same here. All Toronto so far in this one. This Florida team, man. I mean, they played so much better against Ohio State. Against Maine here, they're struggling hard. I mean, look at that, 7-1 shots on net. Only 44 seconds time on attack to 3 for Maine. But the big one there, 10 penalty minutes taken, and they still have one penalty here to try to kill off to begin period number 2. And 2 power play goals, and that's the difference maker there. I mean, if you're short-handed, you ain't gonna have much time to attack, and for 44 seconds only for the first period, not a good sign for Florida. The Rebels get on the board there late in the first, make this one a 3-1 game. Final second here left. So big goal there for Rebels, staying with it. They were down 3, cutting the deficit down to 2. And that man right there, Uncle Juice, was the man that scored that third goal for Toronto. As we see him delivering that hit as well to end period number 1. And Maine able to convert on the power play here to begin period number 2, and that's going to be their third power play goal. And that's Pablo again. That's going to be a hat trick for him. He's got 3 here for Maine. And I'm sure Maine would have won these goals in their prior game. They had like 5 or 6 power play opportunities against UCLA, only converted on one of them, and then ended up losing in overtime. But here in this one, they're capitalizing on their chances here that Florida's giving them. That's the third power play goal. Still a lot of time, but man, Florida not looking good here with the start of period number 2. Toronto and UNLV, it's a 3-1 game. With that late goal by UNLV to put themselves on the board. But Toronto also is going to start with a power play chance here to begin period number 2. A couple penalties also costing UNLV in this game as well. As we see Rod making the save, and he's going to cover up. We'll have a face-off in the UNLV zone here for Toronto. Still about a minute and 20 seconds left there on the power play for Toronto. Once again, anybody just tuning in, like I said, it's a trial run here that we're running for the show here tonight. Wasn't it really advertised, but just going to use this as a more of a preview so you guys can see what we're capable of doing here for OCHL. And we got another goal, and it's another one here for Toronto. So they go back up by 3, 4-1. Taylor with the goal. That's his second for Toronto. Breakaway chance here for UNLV, and a great pass. It was a 2-on-0, and that was a great pass, unselfish play there, and it results in a goal. Not much the goaltender could have done there, and that's Frenchie with the goal. Hayes with the assist, and it's going to be back to a 2-goal game. So Devil Dog and Hayes with the assist on that goal. And Frenchie able to put the Rebels within 2 here. About 16 minutes left here in the second period. And Toronto got caught there. Nobody was back there on defense. It was a 2-0. Just under 8 minutes left for Maine and Florida. Maine still up 4-0, holding the shutout here. Ooh, that was a great chance. That was a very smart play by Maine, taking a penalty. I mean, that's a penalty you want to take because it was like 3-0 the other way. Luckily, it wasn't a penalty shot. But Florida needs to convert on this, get back in this game. They're being shut out here 4-0. And Toronto scoring another one. That's Dell. So just when UNLV coming back once again, making a 2-goal game, Toronto responds again. So, I mean, the Rebels are getting on the board here in this game, but they got to find a way to try to stop or minimize Toronto from scoring. And right now, they haven't been able to do so. 5-2 in that one. That's Dell's second goal of the game. So he's looking for a hat trick here. Still plenty of time to do it. About midway point of this game. Got a lot of open ice here. Florida, Maine, 4-on-4. And right off the face-off, what a pass, what a shot. And Maine scores another one. I mean, they're on fire here. And this one, that's Pablo's fourth goal. So he's got 4 out of the 5 Maine goals here. With just about 5 minutes left. So what a performance here shown by Pablo in this one. And on top of that, they'll have about a minute here on the power play. Because like I said, Florida did take a penalty to make that 4-on-4. And they do. They convert another power play goal here for Maine. And that's going to make it 6-0 now. They're running away with this one here. 4:22 left in the second period. And that was Matt scoring for Maine. 6-0. 5-2 Toronto. And more penalties happening over there. And the bleeding continues here. Maine now makes it 7-0. Florida unable to stop this team. And unable to stop this guy. That's Pablo. He's got 5 for Maine. As they lead 7-0. So he's looking for a double hat trick here tonight. Toronto able to score again. Power play. And they're going to go back-to-back goals here. That was Uncle Juice with his second goal. And then Dell again scoring here. Uncle Juice with the assist. And Dell's got a hat trick here for Toronto. 7-2. So they're up 5. Both teams here have expanded their lead to blowouts here thus far. Florida finally able to get on the board here. Down 7-0. Break the shutout, but they got a big hill to climb here. It was a short-handed goal nonetheless for Florida. Final seconds of play in the second period. Maine just totally dominating this game here. I expected a much closer battle here, but like I said, they went down a lot early, and when that happens, it's tough. It's hard to come out. I mean, EA denies the whole momentum thing, but I don't know. I mean, I've seen games, once you go down big, 3, start getting 4 goals, and like I said, look at that, 4 for 7 on the 4 out of the 7 goals were off the power play. So I mean, you can't blame really the goaltender on that. But it's really hard to come back. So once that momentum starts kicking in, it just seems like everything starts going in, and that's what's happening here tonight. Same thing with Toronto. That's Taylor. I don't have the exact gamer tag on him, but he's got a hat trick as well in that game. Final seconds of play, 8-2, Toronto dominating UNLV here as well. Looking for a final shot, but that goes wide. 0.7 seconds left. We got a penalty taken. And once again, against UNLV here. So everything not going UNLV's way. They give up 3 power play goals here against Toronto. and Toronto just dominating. Look at that, 18-7 shots on net. Um, it was a two-goal game at one point, but then the scoring happened. Toronto just lit it up here. Same thing with Maine. Once Maine started rolling, and I don't think they're done yet. Period three underway here. 7-1 game in favor of Maine, who have, I mean, if you looked at their first game here tonight, 1 for 6 on the power play. And this one, 4 for 7. And if the lead stays here, they'll be able to match 3 points here tonight, which is not a bad night. Like I said, they took UCLA to overtime earlier today. Toronto gets a goal right off the face-off there to begin period three. That was Dell with his fourth goal. So he's got four for Toronto here. Tremendous um, game here for him tonight. If you're just tuning in, once again, online collegiate hockey league over here, coming to you guys live from the Flan Fan Network, and we'll be bringing this type of action to you guys throughout the season. Like I said, more of a trial run here tonight, as I'm trying to get familiar with a lot of the teams here. Um, but give me a few games on here once we get a couple games under. Hoping to come back tomorrow night as well if we have the streams available. Commentary and a whole deal coming to you guys live right here. And Maine just all over Florida. The Florida Gators, I mean, that swamp, getting swamped on here by Maine. 8-1. Ooh. Toronto dominating as well. And that time there, I mean, he had all the time in there, no defender around him. Able to put the brakes, shot, and get in goal. Look at that, 22-8 shots on net. Rod, seeing a lot of puck here tonight for UNLV. Oh man, he might have had enough of that. I don't blame him. I mean, it's things have just gotten worse, bad to worse over there. 8-1 over here. I mean, we've had 10:30. We had two solid games on here. And this one, like I said, they're not always all gonna be close. But these are just being blown out here. But I'm really surprised with Florida and Maine. Like I said, I expected a much better type battle here. Look at that, Uncle Juice, 3 goals, 6 assists. Dell with 4 goals, 5 assists. So both of those guys had 9 points on all 9 of the Toronto goals. Well, actually, I believe they had 10 goals. So, but still, 9 points for both of those guys. Tremendous. Just under 5 minutes left here. Maine and Florida. And for Florida, I think they're glad that this one's almost over. Got a great turnover, but a great poke to prevent that breakaway chance. And that's just how the night's been going here for Florida. Great opportunity came up there, but unable to convert. All right, so since that one's over, the Toronto. I'll get the the big screen here on this one. It's our final game here for tonight. Under 2 minutes left here. We have a delay penalty coming up, and once again, it's against Florida. I don't know how many penalties they've taken. I mean, I stopped counting after the first period. It's been a lot. It's got to be like 9 or more. Yeah, 9. And that's actually the 10th penalty. So Maine converting on 5 of those, 5 for 9. So talk about getting your power play percentage up. This game they will. um, Final minute of play. And Maine is gonna top the another goal there, 9-1. So 6 power play goals. 6 power play goals there uh, for Maine. 10-1 final as well over there. And thanks for tuning in. Like I said, we'll have more action tomorrow night as well. Um, uh, I believe we have the same. There's about like 6 games each, 10:30 and 6 at the 11:15 minute mark. If I get 2 on here, I'll do the show. Hoping to get 3 or possibly 4. The more games, the better. Like I said, I have more teams, more players out there. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, was it just a test run? Maybe tomorrow as well. We'll have this posted though. We'll get that in the Discord so everybody knows. Once I think we go public on here, and we'll let everybody know. Um, we should get more streams, and I'm hoping by like the playoff time, once the playoff kicks in, by then everything should be set. I'll have, I'm still tweaking a lot of different stuff, but then by then we're going to get all the playoff games on stream here. Um, and if we could do that, that'd be great. I think it'd be great for the community, for the league here. Um, and we'll get a lot of highlights and all sorts of stuff. So thanks for tuning in. Once again, it's Mr. Hollywood here, signing out, fellas. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Same time, same channel here.